Today a NASA legend is going to shoot down the International Space Station for us using just a camera. Bear with me. The star of today's video is Victor Glover. Victor has featured on this channel several times before and has become a bit of a legend for smashing and bashing space. You gotta love Victor. And this time Victor's going to shoot down the ISS, as I've just said, with a camera. Just get a quick rundown on Victor. Victor Glover is a NASA astronaut from the class of 2013. Okay, got a shot of Victor here in his awesome boiler suit. Looking the business there, Victor. Looking sharp, fella. Thanks, Rob, for the link. Much appreciated, my good man. So let me set the scene. Victor's arrived at the ISS, supposedly having travelled there on SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket and of course docked by the Dragon capsule. We've got Victor bottom left coming through the hatch here. Victor's got a camera. We'll call the camera of truth, because it's going to expose the International Space Station via this footage for the absolute fraud that it is. Essentially, we're going to have an augmented reality pantomime meltdown as Victor's camera is actually going to cut straight through a metal bar which is on the left hand side of this opening, or this hatch here. So we'll watch the footage twice normal speed and then we'll zoom in and slow it down. And trust me, all this footage does is actually highlight one of the methods, the techniques these fraudsters use to get people to believe in absurdities like space stations orbiting scientifically impossible balls. Ridiculous. So take it away, Victor. Like I say, pay particular attention to Victor, the camera, and the camera's interaction with the bar on the wall to the left of the entrance as he comes out.
In 45 minutes. Keep you up to date in case that changes.
You ready? Now, straight through. And again. Watch Victor's camera and the lens cut straight through that metal bar.
In case that changes.
And again. Straight through. Once more, and then we'll slow it down. Straight through. What a boy Victor is. Can't help himself debunking this International Space Station for us. Top marks, Victor. Let's zoom in and slow this tosh down. Bear with me. Now I've zoomed it in and slowed it right down, and you'll be to see this augmented reality fell in all its slow motion glory. So let's have a look at Victor expose the International Space Station for us. Here it comes, nice and slow. We'll watch this a couple of times, but watch as Victor spins round. Watch the lens of that camera cut straight through that bar. Straight through it. And again, cutting straight through the bar. Watch. Whoosh. Once more. Straight through. Much appreciated, Victor. There's nothing I love better than starting the day with an ISS augmented reality fail. One that exposes the ISS for the silly charade that it is. Gotta love you for that, Victor. Let's just watch it once more in its normal speed with better quality footage. Come on then, Victor. Destroy the ISS for us and expose one of the techniques used to get people to believe in absurdities like space stations orbiting scientifically impossible balls in a vacuum. Come on then, Victor. Here he comes, nice and slow. We'll watch this. Here comes Victor's pal, looking harnessed up. And here comes the globe's #1 representative and my favourite astronaut, Victor Glover. Why? Because he just can't help himself exposing this ISS for the fraud that it is. Wee-hoo! Love you for that, Victor. There's not a better way to start the day than watching an augmented pantomime reality fail, particularly given the fact it's my old mate Victor Glover at the helm of this silly charade.